Welcome to Breaking Dawn. So good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. My name is Stephan Reis. I'll be with you until 8 o'clock. It is Monday. That's right, Monday. And what a Monday it is. All kind of drama taking place over the weekend. Trinidad and Tobago is definitely not scarce of drama. All right? And we're going to get to some of that drama in the first hour as it relates to the human trafficking issue and the back and forth that has been taking place, including Stephan Reis, who now resides in Canada, jumping in the thing. And listen, it's just a mess. All right? So we're going to get your calls and your thoughts on that. Stay tuned for that. Good morning to all of our regional viewers, everybody watching us internationally, those of you on social media. Good morning to you. STV Breaking Dawn on Facebook, Breaking Dawn HD on YouTube. And, of course, our Tego audience and all of you watching at home, good morning. Hope you're having your coffee, your tea, your orange juice. You just got your early morning run in. I will be getting mine after the show because I have some running to do. And talking about running, I will give you more information on an event that I'm having. I'll be targeting either the 29th or the 30th of April. It's not a party, all right? It's going to be a nice, fun-filled day for a good cause, all right? And I really hope we get a lot of people coming out. The pricing structure, I have a little price structure for the professionals and a price structure for the non-professionals. But stay tuned, all right? And don't forget, June 18th, I'm taking my fans to Europe, all right? So a little look out, all right? Some European action headed your way. So, where do we start? We start with the Newsday, of course. And we're going to get into that. We do not have the physical copy, but we will get into the digital copy, which you can get online, all right, on newsday.co.tt. So here we go. Mova man murdered on way to granny's house. That's one of the headlines you'll see in the paper. Griffith accuses the PM of blame game over U.S. human trafficking report. Now, I didn't see this report just yet, so maybe when we touch on everything that was said, the little back and forth, there was one article that brought in everybody in the back and forth, and I don't know, I haven't seen the Gary Griffith response to that, but we'll read a little piece of that once we have time. Dinesh Rambali, UNC MP, says letter in my name on human trafficking is fake, right? Stephan backs PM's claim on UNC involvement in human trafficking. Rice farmer welcomes government's $5 million investment, right? Lost tribe band leader humbled by international exposure. Scrap metal industry reopens. Dealers lament delay in export license. Now, we are going to have Alan Ferguson on tomorrow because they have something that they're dealing with something on Wednesday. So they wanted to get it out to the public tomorrow. So we're gonna deal with that, all right? Murder accused gets bail after 12 years in jail awaiting trial. Just now. I'm gonna touch that. Murder accused gets bail. All right. Achille Charles, may God rest his soul, will not be forgotten. He opened doors for inmates, said an inmate, I'll call Charles Gear, obviously it's an anonymous name. January 11 marked the 12th year that Gear had been in remand on murder charges, but he is now out of prison on bail. Gear used the groundbreaking law that allows murder accused to seek bail while being held in remand. And the law resulted from a case brought against the state by the late Achille Charles, an inmate at the Port of Spain prison who had spent 9 years in remand before his murder charge was dismissed. A team of lawyers under senior counsel Anand Ram Logan represented Charles on the way to the Privy Council when the state appealed the case as it worked its way through the courts. And the lawyers and Charles, a former debater for the Port of Spain prison, argued that murder accused should have the right to bail. The news that the Privy Council had upheld Charles's case gave hope to inmates who often remain in remand for over a decade as cases move through the sluggish judicial system. Let me tell you something, That's one of the major problems you have in this place, man. You see that judicial system, or as described in the news, the sluggish judicial system, we have to fix that. That should be a priority for any administration. It's figuring out how we're going to fix that judicial system. How are we going to clear up those backlog of cases? How are we going to deliver justice on time? We cannot have men, or women for that matter, we cannot have persons, human beings, sitting down in a remand section of the prison, awaiting trial. They have not been found to be either guilty or not guilty, right? And we just have them there for years. That's inhumane. That's unjust. And there has to be something we have to do about it. Somebody has to fix that, Tears and heartbreak as diverse families return to scene of tragedy. NGOs question delay to restart prison rehab programs. Prison rehab. Right. Police urge public, don't be too quick to judge cops in Princestown killing. That was the Princestown shooting. Now, we're going to find out, we're going to wait, we're going to leave that for Wednesday. All right? Because I want to hear what the TTPS has to say on that. And Behind the Badge will resume on Wednesday. Right? There's that matter. And there's another matter with an officer who was arresting somebody after a roadblock for, what do you call it? Obscene language. And another person was there with a camera asking the officer for his name or badge number to identify himself. And the officer, within the time of the clip, did not give the information to the civilian. And by the time the clip was coming to an end, it did not appear that he had any intention to give the information to the civilian. And I have a problem with that. All right? Okay. And Bungie Garland and Fayan Lyons was honored in New York City. That was news last week, or over the weekend. But there's an interesting scene with Bungie and Fayan, with all this talk about Fayan's name being on the road march and this, that, and the other. And I think Bungie did the right thing and he stood up for his wife. And we have a little piece of a clip from his victory party in winning the road march, where he had some things to say as it relates to his wife and so on and so forth. And, I don't know how that become people business, as to, to get involved in the man business as to, why Fair name on the road march and all kind of thing. And look, we'll get to that with Bungie Garland. We will also take a look at a vehicle. There was a video that someone sent to me with a vehicle that was passed for inspection. And I just want to draw reference to the Dr. Rudal Munilal article, where he said that citizens should not be subjected to any fines unless license office fix themselves first. Right? But we'll get into that. That's second hour business. All right? And inclusive of that, we got a few other things to discuss this morning as we go along. Let me just tell you what the other thing is, because I can't remember just off the top of my head. Oh, there was a situation with a pensioner. We're going to deal with that. All right. So I'll tell you what. Let me tell you about Kiodophilus. All right? Because Kiodophilus enzyme and probiotics If you're having problems with IBS, burning stomach, acid reflux, bloating, and ulcers, you can get effective relief with Q-Dophilus enzyme and probiotics, because a lesser known fact is that more than 70% of your immune system is located in your gut. You can improve your overall health by addressing it at the source with Q-Dophilus enzyme and probiotics, because a healthy gut is a major step toward better living. Look for it at leading pharmacies and health stores near you, and for more information or to get yourself Q-Dophilus enzyme and probiotics, you know what to do. Just pick up the phone and call or WhatsApp 728-0338. That is 728-0338. We also have Seth Wyall aboard, who I spoke to over the weekend, and he will be back next week, Tuesday, all right, which will be the first Tuesday in March, which I think is the 7th. Dr. Watson will be on this Thursday being the first Thursday in March. So they both resume in March, but Dr. Watson will be on this Thursday, and Seth will be on Tuesday. All right, and talking about Seth, he has the Holistic Health Clinic, and he is simply saying, why manage a disease when you can reverse that disease? So people, pick up the phone, call him today on 761-1952. That is 761-1952. You can book your appointment now. And when we're talking about reversing diseases, we're talking about cancer, diabetes, cardiovascular diseases. I know what you're thinking. What, Stephan, you're a madman? No, I'm not. Autoimmune diseases, digestive disorders, hypertension, etc. Okay, meaning and more. So just call him today, 761-1952. That is Seth's number, and get yourself involved. Have a conversation with him. At least you should be having a conversation with him to find out, because if somebody could reverse your disease, that's a better life for you. All right? And with that, we're going to take our first break this morning. We're going to take our first break this morning. And when we return from that break, we will get into the whole human trafficking back and forth. Devan Maharaj jumping, he think had some things to say. And I think Ravi Ratiram also jumped in and had some things to say too. I see Gary Griffith jumping, have things to say. Dinesh Rambali has, oh God. I get instant headache, yes? So I tell you what, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to get your thoughts and your opinion on, that situation. Because let me tell you something, this human trafficking thing, just like the drug trade and the illegal gun trade, I don't think we could get that under control, I'm telling you, because somebody's profiting. But it's a very serious thing. After all, just think about human trafficking for a second. Human trafficking, somebody disappears. Your family member, somebody just disappears. Remember this girl, Ria Sukhdeo? I will never forget that. Up to now, we never found that girl. We never found if she was murdered. Nobody ever found her remains. Nobody know. The woman just disappeared off the face of the planet. That's insane. That's scary, So when you're talking human trafficking, you're talking about someone in your family members, somebody that you know just disappear, never to be seen again. And you have no idea if they're living, they're dead, if they're being tortured, you have no idea. That's a very, very serious issue. And I just think that if the Prime Minister asks a question about that, based on a report from the US, then, for God's sake, man, the thing to do is address the issue. This whole, well, it's not we as you, and then the next, it's not you and they, listen, it's a serious issue. You are the government of the day. You are in charge of dealing with that. What have you done? Simple. Stay tuned, we'll be back after this.
Unique Group of Companies specializes in complete outfitting for residential and commercial buildings locally and regionally. For 34 years, we have been the premium manufacturers and exporters of high-quality bifold sliding and pocket door systems, fire-rated doors, windows, and architectural moldings. We also supply and install operable louver shutters, hardwood floors, staircases, and toughened laminated glass. Unique Woodworking Limited and Unique Lumber and Construction Guyana Incorporated also supply kiln-dried greenheart, mahogany, cedar, and teak. Our logs are cut and shipped by Unique Lumber Guyana and dried in our computerized kiln at our factory's facilities in Trinidad. Visit our showrooms to see the quality, which makes us unique.
Clarity. It's what we want for our vision. Whether we're working in the office, during our nighttime commute, or watching our TV. Reduce reflections and glare with Supernova anti-reflective coatings by Value Optical. The advanced technology in your new eyeglasses will reduce eye strain, help the world see you better, and enhance the way you see the world. Value Optical. Expert care for your eyes.
Glorious Bodies, Glorious Minds Day Spa launches its third branch to serve you in Marabella, featuring Oasi. Experience the new stress-free spa features like our therapeutic salt cave. Enjoy pedicures on our beach in Spa. Oasi transports you into an environment of calm and relaxation. Glorious Bodies, Glorious Minds Day Spa. Experience the difference. Now open at Massey Marabella. Schedule your appointment now to spa with us at 472-4772. That's 472-I-SPA.
Come down to Adams Optical, where we offer free comprehensive eye exams, and you can also get full single vision or bifocal glasses for only $5.95. We have a wide selection of frames and shades for everyone, and we specialize in contact lens examination. Find us on Facebook or visit us in store.
Adams Optical.
Are you experiencing problems with family, job, marriage, etc.? Visit Master Jai Balaya at his astrology center. Master Jai Balaya is a world-famous astro-palmist. He is an expert in bringing back your loved ones, removal of bad luck, negative energy, evil spirits, etc. Guaranteed results in days, no matter what your problems are. Call 481-9995 for appointments.
I see a better day. Everything is gonna change for you and me.
This season of Lent, get more options from Royal Castle with their 3 tasty meal specials. Meals made with the freshest fish, seasoned with the Castle's appetizing Trini ingredients and cooked to golden perfection. Choose from the fish combo, 2 succulent pieces of fish, 1 side and a 16-ounce soft drink, or the fish sandwich combo of a tender, tasty sandwich, 1 side and a 16-ounce soft drink, or even a flavorful veggie combo option of a sandwich, a side and a 16-ounce soft drink. Get more options from Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste for Lent.
An eye for an eye will only make the whole world blind.
Attention men, erectile dysfunction affects nearly 50% of men over age 50. If pills don't work for you or give you side effects,
our shockwave therapy treatment is successful in
90% of cases.
Honey, Dr. Love Health Store can help with your erectile dysfunction and battle enhancement.
Shockwave therapy is one of the most effective and widely accepted clinical practices for the treatment of chronic soft tissue injuries to treat different conditions involving tendons, plantar fasciitis, knee pain, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, back pain, shin splints, and many more are successfully treated with Shockwave.
Local celebrity endorses coffee enema for constipation. Body massage by our certified massage therapist, Sherry Ramsamin.
Contact Dr. Love Health Store, PTSD Transit Mall, Quezon San Juan, Trin City Mall, San Fernando, Trinidad and Tobago. Call 366-4058 or 478-9222. Check us on WhatsApp, Facebook, and our website, drloversea.com.
Patients that come in with sensitivity and bleeding gums, that's a red flag. I'll definitely recommend new Sensodyne sensitivity and gum because it has dual action. We're already using toothpaste. Why not switch it out for something that's going to help reduce both sensitivity and the gum issues?
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Tactical Enterprises Limited, located at Ramguli Trace, North Montplaisir Road, Cunupia. They wholesale and retail cellular phones and cellular accessories, smart home automation products, portable Bluetooth speakers, office chairs, and ideal gifts for the young generation. Open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Find them on Facebook and Instagram at Tactical Enterprises or call 716-2900, 469-9900 or 325-0000. Tactical Enterprises Limited, Ramguli Trace, North Montplaisir Road, Cunupia, where style meets technology.
Jab Molassie, Blue Devil. Like many of our traditional carnival characters, the origin of the Jab Molassie is lost in the annals of history and remains shrouded in mystery. There are several quite different varieties of devils in the carnival. They are nearly always called jabs, the Patois word derived from the French diable. Another form of jab is the Jumbalassie, or Blue Devil. Bedaubed in blue from head to toe, threatening the dirty all in his way, unless they pay the devil. With his customary cacophony of hollers and screams and yelps and cries, the Jab Molassie is usually given a wide berth by most onlookers. Jab Molassie.
All right, welcome back to Breaking Dawn. It is Monday morning and we are 22 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock this morning. All right, and those of you who just tuned in, just before the break, I said that we were going to get into the issue with this human trafficking bacchanal that has broken out. But before we do that, I want to remind you guys about Open Minds Education. Of course, it's a private online school tutoring preschool to high school CSEC candidates. It's free remedial classes as needed. You get special needs classes as well, and there are classes for slow learners, CSEC curriculum plus weekly gaming, yoga, and mindfulness. Also, one skilled course each term, such as sign language, drama, personal finance, gaming, hydroponics, photography, culinary skills, and more. So register now at www.openminds.education. You can call them today on 377-6635 or 388-6635. All right, so check them out today, man. Open Minds Education, from the comfort of your own space. So let's get into this. So I'm going to read you an article that was in the Express under the headline, human trafficking bacchanal. Devant says it's true in UNC Kamla, PNM officials involved Rowley. Opposition leader, pathetic Ravi, not me. This is anyhow. Opposition leader, pathetic Ravi. I don't even understand how they word that, but nevertheless, let's get into it. So this article is going to summarize everything that was said. All right, and then I see Gary Griffith jump in the thing too. So I'm going to give you a little piece of what he had to say, because that might not be in this article. I don't remember reading anything about what he said in this article, but as a former Minister of National Security under the People's Partnership, we should hear what he had to say. So, tensions erupted between the People's National Movement and United National Congress over human trafficking allegations, and bacchanal within the opposition continued to brew, with a former UNC minister claiming he had knowledge of party officials being involved in human trafficking. During Parliament on Friday, Naparima MP Rodney Charles questioned Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley about allegations made in the United States Department of State Trafficking in Persons report released in July of 2022. The report placed Trinidad and Tobago on the Tier 2 watch list, saying the country, quote, does not fully meet the minimum standards for the elimination of trafficking, but is making significant efforts to do so, end quote. The report also charged that, quote, corruption and official complicity in trafficking crimes remain significant concerns, inhibiting law enforcement action, and the government did not take action against senior government officials alleged in 2020 to be involved in human trafficking. I will repeat that paragraph. The report also charged that corruption and official complicity in trafficking crimes remained significant concerns, inhibiting law enforcement action, and the government did not take action against senior government officials alleged in 2020 to be involved in human trafficking, end quote. Questioned by Charles on the allegation that senior government officials were involved in human trafficking, Rowley said the report was referring to members of the opposition. Now, Rowley said if Charles wanted to go after his colleague, and it specifically says colleague, not colleagues, colleague, he could do so without the government's involvement. Opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar hit back, saying the report referred specifically to government officials and not members of the opposition. In a release, Persad-Bissessar said Rowley abused the cover of parliamentary privilege to make a complete fool of himself. She went on to say, quote, any primary school student could read the US report and understand the words senior government officials, she said. Persad-Bissessar noted the report said the government took no action on the allegations. She said nobody would believe that the government would take no action if officials from the UNC were involved. Clearly, PNM officials are the ones involved, she said. This is a PNM government which wasted $45 million chasing ghosts at EMBD, paid millions in the Nelson Gate scandal, and wasted millions in Email Gate, all with the intention of harassing UNC members. Rowley would have been champing the bit to go after any UNC official had they been accused of human trafficking to score political points, end quote. UNC Public Relations Officer Dr. Kirk Megu described Rowley's response to Charles' questions in Parliament as absurd. But even as UNC sought to distance itself from the allegations, former UNC Minister Devant Maharaj claimed he had knowledge to back up Rowley's claim. Maharaj alleged he was offered access to Venezuelan and Colombian prostitutes procured by officials in UNC during his time in the party. He said human trafficking activities by UNC members was an open secret in the party. Maharaj said, quote, I wish to confirm that during 2010 to 2015, internal investigations headed by senior UNC officials investigated the allegations of human trafficking. I can confirm that I assisted in these investigations. He went on to say, quote, I can also confirm that the allegations were confirmed to be true and correct. I confirm this as particular individuals who now hold high office in the party on a regular basis, provided a regular supply of Venezuelan and Colombian prostitutes to persons within and without the party. I myself was approached on several occasions to utilize the service, all of which I refused, end quote. Maharaj alleged that no action was taken against those who were found to be involved in the criminal activity, as they were all close to the political leadership. He said, quote, the leadership then, as it is now, placed a premium on blind loyalty over everything else. Consequently, persons who were identified were not only actively protected, but subsequently promoted to the highest levels within the party and never penalized or punished. I find it offensive, vulgar, and obscene that a political party headed by a woman provides a refuge and safe haven for individuals who peddle in the illegal act of women as sexual commodities on the open market. That these same persons pontificate to the population on issues and are continuously shielded not only by the political leadership of the UNC, but by every single member of the UNC bench, national executive, and other party officials who all know about this open secret but choose to remain silent, end quote. Maharaj told the Sunday Express it was not the first time he has spoken out on the issue, as he pointed to news reports of a 2012 investigation into the alleged use of the Public Transport Service Corporation facilities. Maharaj was Minister of Transport at the time, while current Couva North MP Ravi Ratiram was the corporation's Deputy General Manager of Properties. Contacted over the weekend, Ratiram distanced himself and UNC from Maharaj's claims. He said, quote, to my knowledge, I can affirmatively state that no member of the UNC is in any way associated to any criminal activity or individuals associated with human trafficking. Ratiram said it appeared that Maharaj was singing from the same choir as Rowley and is peddling a PNM agenda of lies, deception, distraction, and attempting to once again mislead the population. The US report is very clear that it is senior government officials and at no time made reference to any opposition member. In 2020, Ratiram had addressed allegations circulating on social media of his alleged involvement in brothels. He had categorically denied the claims, which he said had originated from a fake profile on Facebook, and he said then that the PNM was behind the falsehoods. Now, that's all the little tit for tat back and forth. And, well, this morning, under the headline in the Newsday, Griffith accuses PM of blame game over US human trafficking report. Gary Griffith was the former National Security Minister at the time in the People's Partnership, has defended the efforts of the former People's Partnership administration to address human trafficking when he was a member of the cabinet, accusing the Prime Minister of a blame game over a 2022 US report that alleged that senior government officials are involved in human trafficking. The report said TNT remained on its watch list as the government does not fully meet the minimum standards for the elimination of human trafficking, but did note it was taking steps to do so. The National Transformation Alliance, the NTA, which Griffith now leads, claimed TNT got a favorable review when he was in government. NTA, in a statement on Sunday, said Dr. Rowley has attempted to deflect for the fact that after 8 years in office, his administration has to take full responsibility for the US Trafficking in Persons 2022 report, which places Trinidad and Tobago on a Tier 2 human trafficking watch list. This view comes a day after Griffith's former cabinet colleague and UNC MP Devant Maharaj agreed with Rowley's suggestion that opposition members may be involved in human trafficking, since it could not have been government MPs the US report referred to. NTA noted in 2014 that as National Security Minister, Griffith was able to improve our status from Tier 2 human trafficking watch list to Tier 2, the grading being from Tier 3 to Tier 2 watch list to Tier 2 and then to Tier 1. With the 2014 US Trafficking in Persons report commending Trinidad and Tobago for making significant efforts in the fight against human trafficking. NTA said 2014 report acknowledged the success of the following: establishment of the Child Protection Unit, strengthening of the Counter-Trafficking Unit, which spearheaded investigations and drafted standard operating procedures, documentation of statements from most foreign victims prior to repatriation, granting of temporary immigration relief to victims, partnering with the International Organization for Migration for the repatriation of identified victims, funding of NGOs that provide care for victims, investigation of 22 cases of human trafficking, identification of an increased number of victims trafficked for forced labor and sexual exploitation, and referred said victims to care. Charges being laid against a number of suspected offenders for the first time under the TIP Act of 2011. Provision of multiple specialized anti-trafficking training sessions throughout the year. Drafting of a plan for national awareness campaign in partnership with NGOs. And reigniting the security cooperation agreement between Trinidad and Tobago, Venezuela, and Colombia. It described as a sad state of affairs of politics in this country that Trinidad and Tobago has been downgraded again to the Tier 2 watch list, stating that in response, the politicians with the authority are spending more time trying to blame others than actually doing their job. Noting there have been 3 ministers of national security in 8 years, NTA advised Rowley to stop the finger pointing, appoint competent persons, take a page out of the Gary Griffiths book if you must, but most of all, focus on getting the job done. The 2022 US report said government, although government has increased investigations, prosecutions, and made efforts to identify victims and expand training in anti-trafficking measures, it has never convicted any trafficker under the 2011 anti-trafficking laws. It claimed corruption and official complicity in trafficking crimes remain significant concerns, inhibiting law enforcement action, and the government did not take action against senior government officials alleged in 2020 to be involved in human trafficking. In Parliament on Friday, the Prime Minister, in response to opposition questions of the report, said an investigation had been done, and although allegations referred to MPs, none were from the government. And that is the end of that article. So, this is a serious issue that has been raised by Rodney Charles. And now we have a whole tit-for-tat scenario that's taking place on a very, very serious issue that needs to be dealt with. 235-5325. That is the number. I want to get your thoughts on this particular issue and what you've heard about this back and forth. And where, just simply what your thoughts are on this. Because it's a simple thing, as far as I'm concerned. And that's why I repeated 2020, alleged in 2020. Because in 2020, as far as I know, this is the same administration that we have today that was in charge in 2020. So, hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you going?
Yeah, morning. What's going on?
Something. You see, people who have nothing to do in our country, that is going down the drain, make these little issues something big. This is police pressure in the world. And this existing 100 years in Trinidad and Tobago, and everybody knows that. Every hotel in South, Villa, Free Country here, Tokyo, Black, all them places, these things was prominent in them days, and it still is. Nobody will make an issue about it. And it's the same Venezuelan. Now they can change it from prostitution to human trafficking to make it sound interesting, like if some big crime is being committed. But this is normal. This is Trinidad culture. From ever since everybody knows this is going on. And nobody says nothing because police facilitate it, ministers facilitate it, everybody facilitate it. It's part of our culture. This part of what they're making an issue about. So when we're talking and saying human trafficking, it's sounding like some big people going and kidnapping people and bringing them and dragging them and putting them in. It's not so. They're just taking a spin of it because they have thing to do. Let me show you something. You see, when they come and they allow all events to come in Trinidad, the same human trafficking they're complaining about now. Every single bar in Trinidad and go have two of them in them position.
Yeah.
Nobody has nothing. You understand? So these big people need to wake up and understand that they are serious in this country to deal with. This was created by the PNM government, again at a different level, and now they're trying to make an issue about it. As what I always say, They create problem and then come to make an issue about it to say they've seen the problem that they create.
No.
So little try to come on mama guy with human trafficking and things. This is part of our culture. Pennies and brothels and hotels all over Trinidad where they solicit them and die how to live.
Okay.
Have a good morning.
All right, Barack Paul. Thanks a lot. 235-5325. Let's get the thoughts and some opinion from the public here. Hello, good morning.
Stephan, morning.
Yeah, morning, man.
And there were some ministers alleged involved into the Sean Luke.
With Sean Luke?
Yeah.
No, not Sean Luke. I think it's talking about Akil Chambers.
Akil
Chambers, it was alleged, Yeah,
it was alleged. What become of that? And they had known all the people who were involved into that? And there were politicians involved in that according to what the evidence had shown. So what become of that now?
Well, nothing has ever come out of that. I'm that inclusive of what we just got in the two reports.
So David Maraj bring up an issue knowing fully well that this was going on from a long time. You're bringing it now and trying to play games now?
Because he never said
all
anything.
these politicians and them is games?
As far as I'm concerned. I know.
It's games all they play for him. Later.
All right. Yeah, let's not forget also the inclusive of the Akil Chamber issue. There was also the issue with the recent reports, and when I say recent, just last year I think it was, with this whole Robert Sabga report about children being abused in these homes and things of that nature. And then you had the Judah Jones report that spoke to the same thing recently. The Robert Sabga report was years ago, but recently Judah Jones did a report saying the same thing, and nothing has been done. And it's in no man on the block dealing with these at the forefront of these issues is prominent people. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Stephan.
Yeah, morning there.
Yes, I was going to talk about the Judith Jones report. While they playing Jack and Jill went up a hill here, the children still suffering.
Yep.
All over a year, however long that report came out, nothing has been done. And those children are the mercy of those same people.
Yeah.
And I would like to know, how come David Maraj hasn't been arrested for withholding that kind of evidence? He have evidence, and he's still coming to give report and no police has locked him up yet for holding that kind of information, for withholding.
That's very interesting.
I don't know why Tamla, she looks for her thing, You know what it is you have her wrong here, and you have all of them holding onto your dress tail. And as you put one of them in their place, they come in to spill beans. You know what you have her wrong here. Get rid of them. That is why I like Rowley, You can't talk about him. He getting rid of you one time. She know what she have her wrong, and she just dare playing this nice person. You can't be nice and look, don't get me vexed this early morning, I even have my cup of tea yet.
All right.
And they need to deal with this children report. These poor children and them suffering at the hands of these rapists and whatever you want to call them.
Pedophiles,
Do something about the kids.
Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot. 235-5325. 18 minutes away from the hour of 7 o'clock. We got 8 more minutes to take some calls. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, man. What's up?
Morning, sir.
Yep, go ahead.
Those are the things that have this country upside down, And if we had a court, a special court, this Maraj who was supposed to be going in jail, it's people we're not jailing in this country, big men, for me making statements and making things we have no concrete proof about it and wasting time and good and serious things to be done in this country. We stop. I keep saying it. Unless we start jailing the people for seriousness in this country, we will never fix this country. This mama guy, this old talk, and this one saying this, this one saying that, and we ain't saying that. We have to do something, man. Get serious.
Okay. 235-5325, 235-5325. We're going again. Hello, good morning. Yep, morning. Yeah, morning.
You have to realize sex always sells, right? It is a business. And it's financial also.
also in the business. You understand? And then Venezuela, it's not as Venezuelan girls and Colombian. The rich financiers, even in the West, one Woodbrook, up in Lady Chancellor, all of them had a place up the Russian girls they bring in too. The lower end ones are coming on the boat and pour and looking at the one in all them bar, run-down bar all over the place. From police to everybody in that. So they can't stop that.
Okay. 235-5325. Thanks a lot, caller. Hello, good morning. All right. Oh, yeah, let me take this time. No, let me go back to the phone line. Yeah, 235-5325. We take a few more. Morning.
Hello. Hey, Stephan, good morning.
Yeah, morning, man.
Happy New Year. The level of illiteracy that in this country, I can understand that report that the Prime Minister is reading from and seeing what it's saying in black and white and saying it's the opposition.
Yeah.
We need this adult literacy program. They have to register him for that, you know. He can't understand what's in black and white in front of him. And he preaching to people like when Rowdy talk, he just see on figure corner every day. He don't realize that intelligent people listen to him too. I don't understand what's going on here at all.
Yeah, man.
We said him, you know when Trump they say some shit to one country, we the epitome of that and say that.
Yeah. All right, thanks a lot. Yeah, man. Yeah, we take another one. 235-5325, 235-5325. Also, for those of you interested in advertising on Breaking Dawn, the #1 morning show in Trinidad and Tobago by market share, largest market share. Not only are we local, but we are also regional and international. Do call 310-2666, 310-2666. Also, you can message me. You can WhatsApp me or you can call me on 327-7400 if you're interested in advertising on the program. I will come see you personally. We can sit down and work out a package for you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Stephen, I'm calling from foreign, and what I want to say is that I don't think I'll be coming back to that country. Even though I am a born and bred Trinidadian, I came there in December of last year. And what I see with the Venice and all these people, all corruption can't stop in Trinidad.
Yeah.
It's just sad. It's very, very sad. I appreciate your show, though.
Yeah.
And thanks a lot, buddy. Thanks a lot. Have a great
man,
day.
Thanks. Yeah, my brother. All right. So you see, we got our international audience. Sometimes they get you on the phone line. Hello, good morning.
Hi, Stephan, good morning.
Hi, good morning,
Stephan,
man. Go ahead.
Yeah. Stephan, once again, the Media Association of Trinidad and Tobago propagating the People's National Movement and the propaganda. And the Devon Mirage, give me a rest now. Give me a rest. You have evidence, go to the police. Go to the police. Until the Media Association of this country get breasticular and testicular fortitude to drill this People's National Movement, especially this Prime Minister. When they start doing them things, then we'll believe them and the stories. Other than that, we ain't buying it. We're not buying it. Investigating the current government and not the opposition. Fire on the PNM. Thank you, Stephan.
All right, yeah. Fire on the PNM. I think I better been posted, fire on the PNM. Oh, Lord. Hello, good morning. We're going again. I'll take two more. Maybe three, if I have time. All right. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Stephan.
Oh, Lord. Yes, morning. Go ahead.
So the Prime Minister is trying to... The phrase senior government official in the U.S. document really means a member of parliament?
Apparently, that's what he's saying.
So you're trying to tell independent student?
If what? Repeat that last part?
So you're trying to tell us it could also be an independent senator or...
yeah. Apparently, it could mean an independent senator too, yeah.
He think we live in? Under a rock?
Good question.
That ain't making no sense. That ain't making no sense to nobody. and to pick up the phone and call the U.S. ambassador and ask the U.S. ambassador what the U.S. means by senior government officials. I believe she could come from us. That's straightforward answer from the U.S.
Right.
But he gave us any indication that he got anything to...
If he gave any indication
that the government of Trinidad and Tobago was doing anything to curb human trafficking.
To deal with the issue? I didn't get that in all the reports that I've read. I didn't get any indication that they're doing anything to deal with the issue.
No, but he's finding an opportune time to blame somebody, except himself as usual. I know maybe they can come out from this own Trinidad. He lives in Canada now.
Yeah, Devant is in Canada. He lives in there now.
Anything that show up in the news pertaining to the UNC, he go to start pay on the papers then.
Well, I was kind of surprised that he came out and he made the statement the way that he made it, because I'm saying, if you know, why come out and say that now?
That's gone say now.
Now that the matter has been raised.
You had all the information, they say, who doing this, who doing that.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, he's saying he was approached.
I'm going to say something now. We don't say what I say. Good morning.
Yeah, man. All right. Okay, 10 minutes away from the hour of 7 o'clock. We take one more. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning.
Yeah, morning. Go ahead.
Yes, Stephan. Watch that. This country, too much of corruption. Too much. They could find everybody who involved in this whole trafficking thing and nobody going to jail. You understand?
Yeah, that's
because this one had a hand in this one pocket, that one had a hand in that, and nobody going to jail.
Yeah.
The people who we need in government is people who care for this country. And the people who care for this country again an opportunity to do things. You understand?
Yeah.
I love my country, you know. It's sad.
Yeah.
But it's still going on.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks. All right. Listen. The report comes out in 2022. Rodney Charles, who is the MP for Naparima, is the one that raised the issue. So I'm trying to just figure out just some basic, logical things here. 2022 report refers to senior government officials who were accused in 2020 in terms of human trafficking. The Prime Minister's response to that is to say, no, it wasn't, it didn't mean, the report in black and white printed senior government officials does not mean members of his party who have been in government since 2015, 5 years before these allegations in 2020. That's 5 years before, right? So in 2022, we've been downgraded, and they're referring to these allegations of senior government officials being involved in human trafficking in 2020. There were allegations that there was senior government officials in 2020. So I'm trying to figure out how that means members of the opposition, because I'm very sure that any report coming from any international body would be very clear in their statements if they're going to bring up such a serious issue and allegation. So they would have used politicians, they could have used politicians as a term, they could have used former senior government officials if they were referring to members of the opposition. That to me are two terms they could have used if they wanted to, if the report was actually pointing out members of the opposition. Secondly, if there was a report talking about opposition members being involved in human trafficking, something as serious as human trafficking, and the allegations were back in 2020. 2020, as I recall, was an election year. Yes? In an election year, political parties will use whatever they have to sink the other in order to be re-elected or elected into office. So how come in 2020 these revelations weren't made public? How come the PNM didn't bring this up against UNC in an election year? That I'm trying to understand too, because this heavy ammunition here, you know. Members of the opposition who seeking to be elected into office being involved in human trafficking, that is serious ammunition to use in an election campaign. But that never happened. If it is targeting opposition members, how many of them are under investigation right now by the current administration? I'm trying to make sense of it. But that don't make sense. Especially since 2020 was an election year. Then we have Devan Maraj now, who jump out and say he know. And he could back up the Prime Minister claim because he was approached and he was part of an investigative team. Well, okay. Devan Maraj has been out of the UNC for a while now, since even before the 2020 election. So, 2015, election come and gone, party loss. You ain't say nothing. 2016, you ain't say nothing. 2017, you ain't say nothing. 2018, you ain't say nothing. 2019, you ain't say a word. 2020, you ain't say a word. When in 2020, they were alleging senior government officials, and if you are saying that senior government officials in the US report targets, if you're saying you could back up the Prime Minister claim, you ain't say nothing in 2020. You ain't say nothing in 2021. You ain't say nothing in 2022. When the report came out, because this report was July 2022. But now that it brought up in Parliament by the opposition, because let's be clear, is the opposition bring up this issue in Parliament? No, you jump out, saying that you were approached, but if you have all that information, why you didn't do like Clarence Rambarat, go on a radio station, open your mouth and say something, and make the entire country aware of the situation? That confuses me. What confuses me even more is that, one, the Prime Minister could point the finger at the opposition freely, be under parliamentary privilege, and get away with it. And Devan Maraj could come and jump out and say, he know. But he living in Canada. So I don't know how the police going to arrest him for withholding information in terms of human trafficking investigations. Because if you have information as somebody who's a public figure, as part of a former administration that was involved in such things, then, but last I checked, that's supposed to be a crime, that you withholding information on a serious issue like that, on crimes that have been committed by persons that you know. So you jump out and you talk that now, and I'm saying, hey, if Devan Maraj if he's sure about that and he could back up the PM claim, call him publicly. Call him. Because if you are approached, then you are approached by somebody within the party. If you are part of an investigative team, then there have to be names associated to what you're alleging. Call name. If your name man come outside, so call name. Don't afraid to call name, because you saying you know, and you could back it up. So I'm waiting for the names to come out, and if it's true If it is true, and there are members in the opposition that are involved in human trafficking, then let them feel the brunt of the law. The same way that senior government officials, as mentioned in the report, if they are involved in human trafficking, let them feel the brunt of the law. But according to a lot of callers this morning, one of the biggest problems is nobody goes to jail. You dig it? And this will just be another gimmick. Another gimmick, blame game. You point the finger at me, I point the finger back at you. Although I have absolutely no evidence to support anything that I'm saying, because we're talking a report alleging senior government officials' involvement in 2020. And the population now, those that support the Red Party, well, they go buy into that and believe that because the Prime Minister says so. You understand? They wouldn't refer to the report and actually read it. Or try to make sense of it logically. I just breaking it down. It's not nothing to do with red, yellow, green, purple, orange, or blue. This is just logic. So I'm trying to logically understand how the term senior government officials in 2020, alleged in 2020, could mean opposition members. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to make sense of it. And somebody, and Devan Miraj coming on making a claim saying that he know and he never seen anything. How come he not arrested yet and being interrogated or questioned by the police? And this is the theater that is Trinidad and Tobago, unfortunately. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit about B12 real quick. So when you need explosive, long-lasting energy, reach for a now B12 shot. This powerful B12 formula will keep you energized and full of vitality. It is ideal for working out, studying, and performing at your best during exam times. So simply twist, open, and drink the delicious berry-flavored shot and stay sharp, focused, and naturally fired up for hours. When you need instant energy, physical or mental, reach for a now B12 shot. Available at pharmacies, health stores, and Pennywise nationwide. And for more information or to order, all you have to do is call Galactic Investments Limited on 7567-585 and check them out on Facebook at Natural Health TT. And also, just finally here, Lennox Electronics. Lennox Electronics, of course, are located at number 121 Western Main Road in St. James. They retail a wide range of products including car audio supplies and security, DJ equipment, gaming accessories and cables. They also offer installation services, and they are open Mondays to Fridays 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can call them on 622-9528 or find them on Lennox Electronics Facebook page. Lennox Electronics, keeping you connected. And with that, we take a break. When we come back from the break, a very sad issue, a disturbing issue with a pensioner. Stay tuned for that.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. However, at Better Life Ostomy Care Store and Clinic, they understand and offer a full range of products that will allow you to lead a better life. From colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. Better Life Ostomy Store and Clinic is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. Give them a call at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Store and Clinic, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
Jesse Eugene Russell, inventor of the digital cell phone.
If your good health could be traded as a commodity on the stock exchange, then your stocks are priceless.
Build your immune system against all new wave viruses with colloidal silver and moringa powder to control diabetes, hypertension, and inflammation.
My name is Esther Vincent. High definition IGF has removed my cataract without surgery or pain. Thank you, Dr. Love.
I have my Rockard Villagram tablet, so that if any woman say I Hamilton couldn't finish the marathon, she lies.
Family history of cancer or not? Alkaline your body and treat cancer with vitamin B17. Clogged arteries, Prevent heart attack with double barrel.
Deliveries nationwide. Contact Dr. Love Health Store, PTSD Transit Mall, Quezon San Juan, Trinity Mall, San Fernando, Trinidad and Tobago. Call 366-4058 or 478-9222. Check us on WhatsApp, Facebook, and our website, drloversea.com.
Glorious Bodies, Glorious Minds Day Spa launches its third branch to serve you in Marabella, featuring Oasi. Experience the new stress-free spa features like our therapeutic salt cave. Enjoy pedicures on our beach in Spa. Oasi transports you into an environment of calm and relaxation. Glorious Bodies, Glorious Minds Day Spa. Experience the difference. Now open at Massey Marabella. Schedule your appointment now to spa with us at 472-4772. That's 472-I-SPA.
Open Minds Education, offering 100% online tuition from preschool to Form 5 and part-time classes for CSEC repeaters and adults. Finally, no more morning rush and daily traffic. No more back-breaking book bags that you can't even lift. No more hunting down expensive textbooks that never get used. No uniforms, school bags, or school shoes. No worries about transport costs or safety. Give yourself a break today and have your children learn from the comfort of your own space. Keep your children safe from contagious diseases and bullying. Shall we socialize through gaming, movies, yoga, and mindfulness? Develop entrepreneurial skills and more. Call us today, 377-6635 or 388-6635, and check us out on Facebook and our website, www.openminds.education. Open Minds, the future of education.
Are you fed up with your daily life problems? No need to worry, as astrologer Master Arvind can help you remove the clouds of darkness. He can provide you with much needed assistance as an expert in providing services such as marriage problem solutions, get ex-love back, negative energy removal, curse removal, and many more. To book an appointment, +1 868 755 5333.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Tactical Enterprises Limited, located at Ramguli Trace, North Montplaisir Road, Canupia. They wholesale and retail cellular phone and cellular accessories, smart home automation products, portable Bluetooth speakers, office chairs, and ideal gifts for the young generation. Open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Find them on Facebook and Instagram at Tactical Enterprises or call 716-2900, 469-9900 or 325-0000. Tactical Enterprises Limited, Ramguli Trace, North Montplaisir Road, Canupia, where style meets technology.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
realtor credit union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtor Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
All right, so we're back on Breaking Dawn, people. And just before we resume proceedings, let's remind you about Kyodophilus enzyme and probiotics, because if you're having problems with IBS, burning stomach, acid reflux, bloating, and ulcers, you can get effective relief with Kyodophilus enzyme and probiotics. More than 70% of your immune system is located in your gut, so improve your overall health by addressing it at the source with Kyodophilus enzyme and probiotics. A healthy gut is a major step toward better living, so look for it at leading pharmacies and health stores near you. And for more information or to get yourself Kyodophilus enzyme and probiotics, just call or WhatsApp 728-0338. That is 728-0338. And Seth Wyall aboard. He has the Well Fun Park coming up. Not the Well Fun Park. He has the aqua fitness classes taking place at the Well Fun Park. Let me make all you feel like Seth, like he buy a fun park. All right, so he got the aqua fitness classes at the Well Fun Park in Canupia, and you can call him and book yourself a session. Now it is 761-1952, 761-1952, that's the number to call, and it runs Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9:30 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. respectively, and then on Saturdays at 9:30 a.m. And classes are $60 per session, or you could pay $500 a month, all right, and get your aqua fitness on. And anybody will tell you aqua fitness is one of the best forms of fitness. Swimming, swimmers will tell you, ever see how swimmer body hunting or shape hunting? Yeah, boy. Good for good cardio, good, you know, yeah, man. I get myself involved in some of that, boy. All right, so there was a video that I saw circulating on WhatsApp, and the director will pull it up. This is the pensioner. Run the clip for me. Yeah, sure, no problem. All right, and this just speaks to the madness that we exist in Trinidad and Tobago. I tell you this make me cringe, and it got me angry for specific reasons, and I'll let you know that after. We'll probably take a couple calls on it before we get to the licensing issue with these stickers. So hold some strain, but as soon as you're ready.
One person is burned, sir. What's your name, sir? Jiwad Rago. Get some first degree burns in face and hands and body. Man.
You if you could just split me with it, no problem. Now the information on that is that Radion Ragu, a 77-year-old pensioner of Gillingham Road in Canupia, was found dead following a fire at his home. The reports are that two men entered the premises and stole items before setting the house on fire. the pensioner, who was also a stroke patient, could not be saved by his relatives and died inside. Okay? Now, when we ran that video a few seconds ago, what I really want to resonate with you guys is the screaming woman in the background. Because that is pain. That's the kind of pain that people have to endure out here. Because we have people running around this country committing crimes as they please. And unless we start to get real dread with this thing, it is going to continue, and I believe it is going to get worse. We are at, as of yesterday, about 105 or 6 murders for 2023. The month of February isn't over, and we already crossed 100 murders for the year. And on top of that, it is the heartless acts that are being carried out. This man was a stroke patient. All you know are sensitive to that, right? You go on in the man's house, you steal what you have to steal, but you have to set the house on fire as well. Now, there were another report, and it is alleged that all of this stemmed from some sort of land dispute. When you hear that woman screaming in the background, how will you feel this morning? And in case you forgot the screams, I'm going to ask the director to play the video again so that you could hear the woman screaming in the background. And then I will open the phone line. And coming down to the end of the video, when the guy with the camera got a shot inside the house, there is a couch there. And on the couch sits the skeletal remains of the 77-year-old pensioner. And I am convinced that God, I believe in God, you know. I believe in God. I'm a Catholic. I'm a man of faith. But sometimes I feel that God has left Trinidad and Tobago. He's given Trinidad and Tobago a total vacation. He's on vacation from Trinidad and Tobago, contemplating if to ever return. And I can't blame him. Can't blame God for that. Because we're in a time, living in a country where people will believe, encourage, and defend lies. I mean, look at what's going on in this place. Look at what's going on in this place. Run the video again, director, with the screaming woman in the background.
One person is burned, sir. What's your name, sir? G-Rod Rago. Get some first-degree burns in face and hands and body. Man.
well.
Well, but let's take a few calls on this before I shift to the licensing issue. How will you feel when you hear that person screaming in the background? Right? How are we feeling this morning? I feel that woman pain, you know. You understand? I feel that woman pain. That screams of not just pain, but hopelessness. How will you feel this morning? 2355325. You come, you steal, you burn down the people house with the man in it, with that elderly man in it. Just like the other day, we had some bandits going in our house, they rob the people, they get phone and whatever, and they cuff the pregnant woman in her belly. What's going on in this place? Hello, good morning. Hello? Yeah, next. Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, Stephan. Stephan, the crime situation is really out of hand. But I want to suggest to you that the crime situation is squarely because of the PNM. Let me tell you what. Besides the PNM is the country, their culture country. You check how people behave when the PNM is in power and when it's not in power. I can, as a former public servant, on Monday the election will come out. Tuesday morning, you see PNM in power, same who's to come for you to walk in past the quarter time. Up 10 o'clock, no. When the PNM comes into power, there is a culture of a little kind of lack of responsibility kind of culture. And that is criminal also.
Yeah.
They will not caught, they get caught, they will bring off the police, off somebody, they will get.
Okay.
Their culture, let's talk about PNM culture. When the PNM is in power, you behave. On the road, people follow in here, where I live. And they don't want to let you along, once the PNM is in power. When the PNM is not in power, they want the side of it.
Okay.
Yes, it's culture. Crime is a result of culture. Thank you.
All right, no problem. 2355325, 2355325. You know, how will you feel, boy? How will you feel when you hear that woman screaming in the background, boy? Daddy! How will you feel, boy? Morning.
Morning, Stephan.
Yeah, my brother, go ahead.
Stephan, this crime seems by God by Stephan, this thing out of hand. Nobody seems to have a clue as to how to deal with that. Stephan, if it was in the church, those three young fellas who lost their life in the Dabadi area a few Sundays back. If it was in the church for that funeral and see how that matters, how much family, but it's sickening, boy. It's sickening. And then we have a defense force in this country, which not everybody is paying now and collecting that salary every month. And I don't think they're doing much. Bring them out, country, out of hand. We fed up, boy.
Yeah.
We fed up. Every morning we get up and two people, young men, people just falling down, and these fellas and them walking the street by.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Something had to be done. Have a nice day, Stephan.
Yeah, my brother. 2355325, 2355325. Let me just take one more on this before I shift here to the licensing issue. Hello, good morning.
This thing will go on right through where it is. Right trying to go get water, and the police will say they have it under control. And that's how the story goes. And the police investigating it's a mafia thing, Stephan. It's a mafia. Anybody will make allegation and say like how this man say about UNC who live in Canada. It's a mafia money thing going on in this country, Stephan. You see a talk show right now saying anytime they talk about the PNM, you should go straight up and say top of the radio station. I get shocked. I will say he was the number one like you. Have a nice day, Stephan.
Yeah, man, no problem. Yeah, all right. You see, I have a couple things to deal with. So it pained me. You understand? Looking at this video yesterday, because of that woman screaming in the background. That scream represents every member or every family member who has lost somebody via crime. Maybe not the gang-related crimes, because some of them or most of these families know what the people in. I talking about crimes like this. So no gang-related nothing. This is men going to put on a robbery. They put on the robbery. They burn down the man. They burn the house of the man inside. They burn down the house of the man inside. I can't even think about what that type of death like. You know, people always ask me, Stephan, you want to bury or cremate? And I say, but I don't know if I could take that for you. You know? And they say, well, you'll be dead. You wouldn't know. Let's think about that. You are alive, you know. The man is a stroke patient, could probably hardly move. In a helpless situation, with the whole house burning. All the kind of pain that man went through, boy, nobody deserves that, boy. And if the holy persons that are responsible for that, if it was me, I'd have put them in a room and light the room on fire. If it was me. Once we find them, I strap them down to something, put them in a room to sit down, they strap them down, they can't move, and just light it on fire. That's one of the highest levels of evil that I have seen for a long time. A 77-year-old pensioner, a stroke patient. All you know what it is when people get stroke, the mobility is not the same. Well, they light the house on fire Well, the kind of thing I just want to see on TV, but I just can't see it now. Anyway. Licensing. Let me switch gears here real quick. Director, you saw the clip? Boy, hear about Here, I had to get the transport commissioner on, you know. I had to get him on. I will message him today. Run me the clip of that vehicle that have a sticker.
When I park up the lad, the UI tech come and they're gonna blow inside our machine. If you over the prescribed limit, we're gonna lock you up. Right?
And we do not want that to occur, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Then you have to already take $300 ticket, no demerit points. $300. You have time to pay it. The story of that time now go come here as soon as possible because we have it.
Yeah, put it up in a split. But let me just read something very short that Rudal Munilal put out. That's a 2024 sticker, you know. That car has been passed. Opposition MP Dr. Rudal Munilal is calling on the government to halt any penalties for motorists who are unable to inspect their vehicles because of issues in the licensing office. Now, there have been complaints from the public that their electronic certified copy is different from their actual registration. The problem stemmed from the attempt to digitize the records. And speaking at a UNC press conference a while back, a few weeks ago, Dr. Munilal said licensing is punishing the population for something that is not their fault. He complained that people now have to go to the licensing office where the data is faulty and inaccurate. He called on the office to clean up its act. Now, Munilal here is specifically dealing with issues that licensing office has based on the data, and that they need to fix that before they could issue any penalties on to drivers. Right? They have to get the house in order first before they could come out and issue any penalties on any drivers on the road. Now, inclusive of that, I am adding this to the equation, that nobody should be subjected to any penalties if vehicles like that could get a sticker on it. Where's that? When they went to renew your license, had an elderly person there. With a cane. How we get our license? I can't answer that, you know. Yeah. And you just started, but what is going on? Yeah. But you have to question some of the things that you're seeing. Look at this vehicle. Who passed that? Now, you'd rather go to a license office to get a vehicle, to get a sticker on a vehicle, you could go by one of the inspection centers. So obviously, if I know our brethren, the way things is working in Trinidad and Tobago, boy, I need to get a sticker on I need to get my vehicle pass, you know. But yeah, come in now, whap, whap. You pay your money, they pass sticker on it. Corruption again is the order of the day. So unless licensing office is going to deal with those sort of things and get the house in order, where they could get things like this under control as well, then you can't come and hit me no penalty when this exists. Now the man, he getting penalized there, because the officer is reading out all the demerit points that he will, he will be subjected to. But let me just take 7:30. Let me take three quick ones on this, 3 or 4. And then we'll take the break and come back with Bonji Garland and wrap up this morning. So 235-5325. How this vehicle get past 2024, that's the saying, you know.
Good morning, Bricken.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Now, it's possible that the vehicle could have passed inspection, got into an accident after, and improperly repaired, put back on the road. It's a scandal.
He be sarcastic. Is it possible the vehicle got into an accident after it was passed?
Yes, it's possible. Quite possible.
Oh, gosh.
And that's not defending them.
Yeah.
It's possible. Now, if I may, on the previous subject, the human trafficking report.
Yeah, go ahead quickly.
It's simply another attempt to hide, like the Jones report and the Sabga report. Those things will never be investigated.
Yeah, but never see the light of day.
You will never see.
Yeah.
So that's simply a deflection. And the PNM are masters of that. And their supporters don't care less. It means nothing to them. It have no impact.
Okay.
Because they're all criminals. It's open season on law-abiding citizens when the PNM is in office. Thank you.
Okay, thanks a lot. 235-5325, 235-5325. I like that piece of sarcasm. Well, maybe I got to that accident after it was passed. Oh gosh, Patrick, another call. Let me take 2 more real quick. Morning. Nah. Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Listen, I've said this enough in the 8 years I've been here. When you're calling in, mute your television, please. That feedback will not be entertained. Let me go again, Director.
Stephan, morning.
Yeah, morning.
Ricky here again, mate.
Yeah, Ricky.
This thing starts with the Ministry of Transport. You understand? All them potholes and all them things they hitting coming down, your vehicle getting damaged. Everybody know this, not what's going on in Trinidad, right? But yet, they're coming down on the poor people to go now, license their vehicles. All over the morning, you're seeing trucks and things lining up, rushing to go license office. You cannot make an appointment. They have no appointment.
So you are a first come, first serve. All the garages in Trinidad is going to do the same thing as what Dhaka have on it, that sticker.
Because
but that is good.
It's a hustle, you know.
Yeah?
It's a hustle. How much you just pay to get you?
About 400.
About $300-400. So
yeah, that. So is the work the government at Trinidad is encouraging this, and the Works Transport Minister encouraging this to happen.
Right.
You see all them people who coming out and checking vehicles and the police and them, that is their job. You understand?
Right.
But the other hand of this is those people have to be licensed officers doing what they're told to do. Go outside, check vehicles, make sure Transport Minister is to blame for this. But I have one good thing to tell you though. Next time you go to South, visit the neighborhood grill. Clifton Hill. Bad.
All right, no problem.
Later.
No problem. We take one more, real quick. What are we this morning? We are 26 minutes away from the hour of 8 o'clock. I have a very interesting clip with Bonji Garland that we're going to play because I have to commend him on some of the things that he said and what he's standing up for. Hello, good morning.
Stephan.
Yeah, man.
It is the oldest trick in the book. You get a Corolla that's in good condition, you get the sticker on the windshield, and you move the windshield and put it on this car. That is all. They do that in the United States all the time. And it's done.
Don't make joke.
You just move the windshield.
Yeah, but then they had to get the chassis number and everything.
But you take the windshield from the other good car. You take the windshield from the other good car and you put the windshield on this one, you stick on the windshield. That's all.
All right. I just see because, all right, thanks a lot. Because I know they take all the information at the center. But then again, when you're out on the road, nobody ain't really checking chassis number and all that kind of thing. You know, they're just going to see the sticker on the vehicle. I don't think they'll go to the extreme and, you know, I mean, it's Trinidad and Tobago. But boy, well, I want to say I learned a trick there, nah? But I am now. Hey, let me tell all about B12, boy. Let me tell all about B12, please. Oh, gosh. That car look like it wants some B12. So when you need explosive, long-lasting energy, reach for a now B12 shot. It's a powerful formula that will keep you energized and full of vitality. And it is ideal for working out, studying, and performing at your best during exam times. So simply twist, open, and drink the delicious berry-flavored shot and stay sharp, focused, and naturally fired up for hours. When you need instant energy, physical or mental, reach for a now B12 shot. It's available at pharmacies, health shops, and Pennywise nationwide. And for more information on the order, please call Galactic Investments Limited at 756-7585. 756-7585 and check them out on Facebook at Natural Health TT. Okay? And Lennox Electronics, right, there we are. So Lennox Electronics located at 121 Western Main Road in St. James. They retail a wide range of products including car audio supplies and security, DJ equipment, gaming accessories and cables. They offer installation services, open Monday to Friday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can call them at 622-9528 or find them on Lennox Electronics Facebook page. Lennox Electronics, of course, keeping you connected. And with that, we take our final break this morning. No, sorry, not our final break. We take another break this morning. Did the final? All right. When we come back, doubles and Bonji Garland. Stay tuned. And birthdays.
For something as uniquely crafted as your eyes, you should have lenses made with the most care and precision. At Adams Optical, our mission is to deliver optimal eye care. Our 3 branches are conveniently located in Rio Claro, San Fernando, and Chaguanas. Come in today for a free comprehensive eye exam. We have full single vision or bifocal glasses from just $5.95. Adams Optical, we care for your eyes.
Adams Optical.
Are you depressed and bogged down by problems? Then meet Pandit Narasimha. He is an expert in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading, and solves problems in marriage, relationships, love, business, jobs, health, and removes all evil spirits, black magic, and bad luck permanently. Then call Pandit Narasimha 304-3506. That's 304-3506.
I see a better day. Everything is gonna change for you and me. I knew we were gonna make it. I never had a doubt. Soon we'll be feeling weightless.
This season of Lent, get more options from Royal Castle with their 3 tasty meal specials. Meals made with the freshest fish, seasoned with the castle's appetizing Trini ingredients and cooked to golden perfection. Choose from the fish combo, 2 succulent pieces of fish, 1 side and a 16-ounce soft drink, or the fish sandwich combo of a tender, tasty sandwich, 1 side and a 16-ounce soft drink, or even a flavorful veggie combo option of a sandwich, a side and a 16-ounce soft drink. Get more options from Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste for Lent.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Tactical Enterprises Limited, located at Ramguli Trace, North Montplaisir Road, Canupia. They wholesale and retail cellular phones and cellular accessories, smart home automation products, portable Bluetooth speakers, office chairs, and ideal gifts for the young generation. Open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Find them on Facebook and Instagram at Tactical Enterprises or call 716-2900, 469-9900 or 325-0000. Tactical Enterprises Limited, Ramguli Trace, North Montplaisir Road, Canupia, where style meets technology.
If you're planning an event, make us your first option. At Reality of a Dream, we can make your event memorable. We can assist in planning your corporate functions, moderate gatherings, family occasions, christenings, and more. We also cater for weddings and other special occasions. Our newly renovated venue includes a majestic entryway, which takes you along a path to a fantastic indoor facility which can accommodate up to 80 dining guests. A recently completed fully air-conditioned, beautifully designed wing which maintains the theme and flow of Reality of a Dream adds 30 extra seats for dining guests. In total, we can now seat a total of 110 dining guests. Come see for yourself the splendor that awaits you. Walk along the path and make your way to the breathtaking, well-maintained swimming pool and gazebo, and also the entire grounds of Reality of a Dream. We've also updated the Dream Suite, which comes with all modern conveniences, where guests can enjoy the feeling of an exquisite retreat overlooking the entire area. Reality of a Dream caters to professional events. We provide secured parking for guests, so call us at 332-6880 and ask for Harriet. Located at number 15 Moses Avenue, San Juan. Reality of a Dream, making dreams come true every day.
All right, welcome back. We are 17 minutes away from the hour of 8 o'clock. Now, Just before we get into this here with Bungee Garland, I played a little clip, about 5 minutes long. People's, you know, I don't know how people is get involved in this and put them out in people thing, but people seem to have taken an issue with Fayan being added to Bungee's Road March win, right? Like in the news report said, Bungee and Fayan take Road March title 2023. So people are like, well, you know, but Fayan wasn't on the track. But apparently, you know, people started to throw some negative comments out there on the social media platforms. And Bungee Garland put out a few posts, but I thought it was interesting what he had to say at his celebration party at his home with close friends and family. So I want you to take this in, because you know why? I think it's important that men today, young men today, understand and respect the women in their lives. I think we live in a time where, you know, women are seen in a particular way, you know, and maybe not treated as they used to be treated back in the day with you know, honor and respect and, you know. Times have changed so much, you know. But it's good that people can understand how important the institution of marriage is, the role of a husband and a wife, and the family structure and the importance of family for that matter. And I'll just take you on, we'll go to the clip with Bungee on what he had to say at his celebration. Congratulations to him once again on winning the Road March 2023, and this was during the celebrations at his home.
Listen what I'm saying. In this life, hold on, listen what I'm saying, listen what I'm saying. In this life, when a woman understands something, as a man, if you don't understand, at the end of the sunset, she will make sure you understand what it is. You understand? And I learned that a few weeks well, right? It ain't no secret. Well, it's a secret, but I will keep it. But it was a few weeks well of learning for me, especially last few weeks, to understand what it is we have on our next level. You think you know, and sometimes you really think you know, and you don't know until you know. For the last few weeks, I knew. So now I know. And that's why I can say what I say now. And really and truly, I mean, Ninja, all that we here too, all that we went through, all kind of different things in this life, right? And this woman here, right here on my right hand side, pulled me right through that, right through it, right through. When they asked, but why did he just stick with she so? When she was up and I was down, and I remember 1 year, the year when she had, get on, get on, get on, and we walking through the road for carnival by the promenade, and the little woman from somewhere in the west say, Faye, don't need him again, you can leave him now here, right? And that's a very serious thing. I remember that woman, that thing stick in my head today. And she stick right by me. She didn't have time to hear that woman, because a lot of people was pushing that talk to you. Don't need he too street and he too this and he that. She stand by me, right? It is my duty to make sure and honor that the same way she stand by me, I have to stand by her the same way. So I'm trying to bring tears. I just we are so we can talk. We talk, right? So at the end of the day, when it come down now to the business of what we in, at the end of the day, this is our business, right? Just like many other races and families and places where they'll put marriage and sons and this one and daughters and that one and that one and that one. When you see Alvarez name, it will be Fayan Bungee, Ian Alvarez, Fayan Lyons Alvarez, Cyril Lyons Alvarez, and that's how the nature of the business works. And who don't like it, as I said in the post that I put, all over Trinidad have cliffs that have no borders, and you can jump off the cliff without a parachute. It's no problem, right? So at this point, I would like to make a toast on behalf of me, Fayan Lyons, and Cyril Lyons Alvarez for the nation riding with us and putting the Road March 2023 right in the yard here in Mocha. Ladder. If you don't have a drink in your hand right now, get one. Get a cup. Get something. Sorry, we don't want no cups. Ooh. We come out to buy bottle. It's and we buy case. Hey, hey, I tell them praise Lord. We don't want no. Accept no losses, the price like sorry for your camera, and we have the grip. Who come fast? We make the girl and them run. We make the girl them wine and them dance. One day service one day. We no buy one, we buy kid. We no buy one, we buy kid. We no buy one, we buy kid. Real ballers in the place. Well, stop. So let me do it professionally. And 2023, I, Ian Alvarez, alongside Van Lyons, would like to toast for the championship and winnings of the Road March 2023. This is our victory line. And we didn't only win it with us, but we actually win it with the whole nation riding with we. So to the whole of Trinidad and Tobago, we say thank you. Everyone in the yard say thank you. And I would like to toast and everyone say Road March after 3. 1, 2, 3. Road March! Tune! Now you're sticking all that button, you're pressing it. John, no stop. That's late entry of the century. I'm not going no small fed. Let me extend my apologies on the big fed with big flag going overhead like canopy. Rag in my back pocket with white vest makers and wallabies. I groups and type pants, I never really read none of these. I come from a source of all from customs and from power bills. One up in fire, press and license and and them on a power bill. Everybody gunners and goofy bunchy on the pushing power still. If it's me, you don't leave me with power on a hill. I come here for the stand up. I come to party with man. Listen what I'm saying. In this life, hold on, listen what I'm saying. Listen what.
Yeah, so congratulations to Bunji Garland again. And, you know, I just thought what he had to say there, I want people to take the positives away from that because it was all positive. And what the man's saying is, listen, life is a part, you know, marriage is a partnership. And you just have the ups and you just have the downs. And the most important thing he said, when I was down, I remember she pulled me through. So I have to honor that. You understand what I'm saying? Because plenty times, in the times we live in today, you find that, you know, when a man down, woman bust the tape, you know, and vice versa. No? But it's an institution where you must support each other and understand each other. And for the people who making all these negative comments about Fayan's name being on the Road March title, how that is your business? That is something the man sharing with the wife and the family. You understand? And by the way, Bunji, you know, that whole concept of, you know, like he mentioned, you know, in other races and places, you know, you have people have marriage and sons and this, that, and the other. Well, any business that they open because they're in the business of entertainment. You understand? And it's a family business. So everything he does is for his family. And that's how a man's supposed to conduct it. You understand? That his success is his family's success. And I agree with the man 100%. And yeah, man, big him up for that, man. You have to support your wife, man. As your wife supports you. Because that's what it's all about. It's a partnership. You dig? Nice, man. I like how he said when they were going to Independence Square, she had to get on. And the woman from the West, he said some woman from the West shouted out, all right, fair, they could leave him now. And that's the thing with the entertainment industry. You have a lot of artists that come through here and they say, I'm Stephan, boy, I'm trying, and I ain't hitting. Let me tell you something, man. You're living in a business where this year, your music might pop and the people will feel your music. And next year, they might not. You understand? But that's just the industry and how it is, you know. So people might not feel Fian music this year. They feel Bunji vibes. But next year, Fian might be the one who pop in, you know, more than Bunji. You understand? Like in 2020, they had 2 songs on the same rhythm, and Dive was the big tune. Run off the stage and Dive. And that was the big tune when they performing and thing that everybody was looking for. So that Fian had a uptime there. And that's just how it is. That's how it is. But big up Bunji Garlin for being a man. And a real husband to his wife, man. Yeah, man. Before we close, we got some birthdays and some doubles to deal with. The doubles or the birthdays first? You want to do the doubles? Right. Somebody put out a post reminding the Prime Minister that there is something special about doubles, because Patrice Roberts would have performed at the Toronto Raptors game recently, and then Marshall Montano was in a video eating our doubles by my doubles man Shami up by the amphitheater there in St. James. So just take this in for what it is.
Happy you'll make millions. While I watch him eating doubles. Big boy. Champion. Yeah, the monk eating doubles all year. After you make 900 general.
And how much VIP? 1800?
Boy.
All the meals in this country, there's nothing different and special about doubles.
Now, Matt and Jack, I dropped off something before the start of the second quarter. You guys have it?
I got it right here.
These are called doubles, okay?
All right, I love it.
And I'm going to shout out all my friends from Trinidad who are jumping out, winding their waist at the carnival this past weekend. They're back in the cold now, but they were definitely eating a lot of these over that time. So let's try to have a bite, okay? Do you want me to go first and eat it?
I'm already halfway done.
I can eat first and report back.
KG.
I got you.
I got like 1 bite left. Hurry, come on now.
Enjoy.
Nothing different and special about doubles.
There's nothing different and special about doubles. Well, boy, tell him on that after you make all that money. Doubles. Nice one. Toronto Raptors and Toronto doubles. They love it. Hey, I something with our doubles, boy. I don't know, boy. And director do he doubles, eh? You and I think Gary Griffith say he never eat a doubles two at a time. I know wrong with all that. Anyway, we got some birthdays. One of them is my nephew. He'll be leaving for Switzerland on Tuesday. But he's celebrating his birthday today, and they thought I would forget, but Auntie Jenna reminded me, Evan. Okay? We starting with him? Or we ending with him? Huh? Yeah. Alright, which one are you going with first? You pop up a picture and then I'll go from there. Alright, nice. So first and foremost, we would like to say hello, Stephan. I would like to wish my mom, Alicia, a happy, blessed, earth strong. May Almighty God grant you all your heart desires. This is from Jawad, Saeed, Malaika, daughter-in-law, I believe it is Camilla, and grandson Assad and husband Navin. We all love you. Mom, have a wonderful and enjoyable day. Lovely man. That's Alicia. We also got to say, oh, but they sent it already? Oh, I didn't hear that. Nah, I go on busy sending it. All right. So, we got to say happy birthday to Evan. This is Evan. John, how you going, John? Nice, man. So John and my cousin Andrea, they headed back to Switzerland where they lived away for the carnival season. And Evan is with them. And Evan is celebrating his birthday today. So, Evan, happy birthday to you, man. And he's into dinosaurs, boy. I don't know what, something with dinosaurs. He into that. So happy birthday to everyone coming on from Auntie Jenna, Auntie Risa, your grandmother Sandra, and the rest of the family, and of course mommy and daddy. So happy birthday, man. Enjoy the birthday today. Nice. That's Evan. And finally, we got to say birthday greetings going out to Gemma Balkaran, She will celebrate her birthday on Sunday, the 26th of February. Greetings coming from her husband, Sanka, and son, Carlisle. Thank you, for all that you do for your family. And that's Gemma Balkaran celebrating her birthday today. And with that, people, we wrap things up for today until tomorrow. So we will have the president of the Scrap Iron Dealers Association on. So look out for that. But until then, have a great, productive day. We are out. Enjoy your day, people. Good morning. Welcome to Break.